All right, this last video is going to be really quick. The first thing I want to do is just give you a definition of what a glide reflection is, because that's a word that you're going to see. A glide reflection is just a transformation that's both a translation and a reflection. So a glide reflection would say, I'm going to slide or translate this image first and then reflect it over a line. Okay, so that's what a glide reflection is. So for example, if I have image A in this coordinate plane, I'm going to translate it first. Let's say I translate it down here. Translation with that vector. And then I'm going to reflect it over the x-axis. Which means that this is A double prime. Okay, that's all it is. It's just a translation and then a reflection, glide reflection. Okay. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is lines of symmetry. So when you have a line of symmetry, basically you have an object that can be folded in half to produce the same image on both sides. So a line of symmetry is when an object can be folded and create the same image on both sides. Okay, so for example, if I were to draw a rectangle, I could find some lines of symmetry. So one line of symmetry on this rectangle would be this vertical line of symmetry straight through the middle, okay? Because if I were to fold that rectangle in half, both sides would touch each other, like they would meet up. There's another line of symmetry right here across the center this way. Because again, if I were to fold along that line, both of the sides would meet up. Okay, now there are no other lines of symmetry, though you might think that the diagonal would work. If you take a piece of paper, like take out a piece of paper and fold it across the diagonal, you're going to find that it doesn't actually meet up when you do that. Okay, it's going to create overlap or rollover. Okay, let's try another shape. All right, so this is a hexagon. I know it's not perfect. Let's pretend like it's a regular hexagon, which means that all the sides and all the angles are congruent. So first line of symmetry, I know that if I fold it straight down the center, I'm going to have two congruent sides. So if I fold it straight down the center this way, that will also happen across these 2 points. But wait, there's more. If I fold it across this way, I'm also going to have congruent sides. If I fold it across this way, from this point to this point, I'm also going to have congruent sides. And then if I fold it across the middle of each of these lines, or each of these side lengths, I'm also going to have congruent sides, you guys. There are so many lines of symmetry in a regular hexagon. Okay, so regular hexagon has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 lines of symmetry. And a rectangle only has 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, it depends on the shape. So what you have to do is imagine yourself folding the shape in half and see whether or not it will line up. If you need to cut out shapes to do that, please do. That's totally fine with me. Okay, so that's what a line of symmetry is. And that's how many lines of symmetry an object has. Some objects don't have any lines of symmetry, and that is okay. All right, that's it.